It's caught by Waller out left side.
Did he get the first?
And he's going to have the first
Yeah.
down about the 38. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Man, this, oh my God, this Bears offensive play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Carr. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
face mask. My nigga didn't even catch the
each
ball.
other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you,
it's
I don't
back
want to
up.
throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Oh, yeah, nigga, these niggas must be mad at me with this. Oh, I forgot I got Dez over here.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
God, I got Dez Bryant over here.
To go in half number 1. Carr now on 1st down.
Let's go.
Caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Oh, okay,
A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
I hate them passes with nigga, man.
I'm seeing if something pops.
You tip it, and they receiver able to recover and go get that shit.
Potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Flacco. He'll get this one to Patrick. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Flacco.
I read the fuck out of that.
Seconds remaining now.
I read that. That should have been a pick.
Their punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Oh, he gave me some points. I just need to get one little pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we have time here in the
they did me dirty.
Right back to the action here in the 3rd.
So I guess a penalty can't stop. Oh, the penalty on defense. I should be able to. It shouldn't have ran no time off.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Don't text my phone. Bitch, don't call my line.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco steps away to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now.
Yeah, let's go.
Here as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now Flacco. He'll find Lindsey here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Flacco. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Me? This thing is trash.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
It's only 16-0.
The defense gave them. Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make it third down. Now Carr on the bootleg.
Oh, he wide
open. Brought
too.
Down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
From the 24, Flacco. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
You're over here, you're over here. Hey, high 7.
Operating out of the gun, Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
This nigga just gonna... So I see Trojan just gonna spread you out the whole game. That nigga don't do shit but shotgun.
Here's first and 10.
That's exactly
Passing play. Flacco.
Go get him.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Setting up to throw, Flacco. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
I always forget I can
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on
that play
gain
wasn't
of
going
10.
to work like that.
So 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Carr to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award across the bay in Santa Clara, Von Miller, able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr.
Let's go, AB.
Complete. And they will finally catch him, but not
the
before
one-hand
he gets
catch.
it to the 11. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The defense.
Have y'all ran that RPO where I guess you have to hand it off to the running back yourself?
2nd and 12. Throwing now is Carr.
Yeah, there's certain plays where he keeps it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for
I keep on forgetting that.
And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one?
All right, these Raiders ain't
that
too
maybe
bad.
they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that.
I think it can either. I think depending on how the season's going, it can be a certain. You know, it can be star, superstar, or the superstar X Factor.
Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it a second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on second down. Flacco, man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 11 yards there, first down. Flacco now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Now it's Flacco. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
I didn't think it really said shot.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Hey, Monday. Pilot, 64, weak.
They go pass again with Flacco. And a big loss here
That
as he's
barrel?
taken down.
Damn,
Credit
he
the
barrel
save there
against
to Arden Key.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive
that
football,
tree.
they say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He's got it, the tight end, Jeff Hireman. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Flacco now on fourth. He's going to air one out. And this will be
And he caught that bitch.
No reason not to try it
Wow.
there. They do indeed convert on
Nice
fourth.
ass catch.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Flacco from the gun. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Yellow, yellow.
13. Check 13.
Yo, we.
Watch twins.
Hey, Zoo.
59. All day. Just like that.
Flacco will take to the air again. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
55. Hey, exit. 55.
Record. Mike 55.
Gun.
They're going to look to throw on fourth with Flacco. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll have a first down past the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. The Raiders last year, they were 25th in the league in rushing, and a good reason why they used one of their 3 first-round picks on Jacobs for runs like we just saw. Jacobs was the first running back taken in this year's draft, 24th overall. That was actually the pick that was originally acquired from the Chicago Bears in that Khalil Mack trade. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Raiders on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Oakland, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos,
got the Chiefs next week.
They obviously fall.
Yeah, I know. Nigga said ABBT. He said ABB cheating. That's how I said that. Oh yeah, I like this Bears offense. I might have to add some shit to it though, but this Bears offense is nice. I gotta give Dez Bryant the ball a little bit more. Who's the Bengals? KD. Oh, that nigga put up 61 points. Yeah, true. Always. He was the Bears. Who is the Panthers? Oh, Tanner Boy. Melody too, he gonna be trash as always. I'm mad y'all got that nigga. I forgot y'all got that nigga.
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now.
Shut your ass up, nigga. I just got that shit.
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest.
This nigga's stupid.
Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteeing my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
Oh shit. Dude had a seizure on the field. God.
My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the
damn, nigga had a seizure playing on the field, playing the college game. It's somebody posted in Crunch.
The young, credible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I was gonna run too, nigga, till I seen that separation. Oh, what are you doing? What you doing, Valley? What y'all doing? Trying to challenge that?
That nigga wasn't that bad.
Let's see what Logic got to say. He would hit me up with it.
Man, I want to know him. You know, like, he's doing well. Like, I'm listening to him from the
I even throw it to Dad. My bad, Dad. I got you. Get a force one here. I guess the Colts can't play. Oh, the Colts nigga haven't even accepted this shit yet. Damn, this nigga JJ Nelson is fast as fuck. They got him in the slot. Who he got in the slot? Winfro? No, go back. Put the wrong nigga in the sign.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen,
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid up so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Warrior, when I'm in a mud league, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Well, y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? My team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it.
Oh, damn.
Jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come and get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you, 1-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard.
So I guess AB can get picked up at 4 o'clock. I wonder who he. I'm about to. I'm about to be on this shit and see if these niggas editing and all that bullshit. I'm staying on all this shit. Yep. Every week I'm looking at that shit. Every day. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, wait. Wait. Let me see. Hold on. This nigga moved a linebacker to it right in. Hold on. Hold on. This nigga moved the linebacker to a right end. Let me fuck that. The Bears. Tell that nigga, hey, yo, you gotta move that right in back. I mean that linebacker back. Yep. Yeah, nigga, I'm on that shit. Fuck that. Okay, Logic. Nah, hold on, dog. Okay, Logic over here moving Noah Spence to the linebacker back to the nigga. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, see this nigga. He a lineman. He was with the Tampa Bay. He's a right end. I think he moved to a linebacker. Probably try to use the XP and then move him back. Nah, nigga, I'm about to hit that nigga. Hey, no doing that, player. We don't do that here.
Let me find out my team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My
where is that?
You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. Got that GG on my belt.
Yeah, this nigga's in crunch. It's taking a little too long.
But I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails.
Had me like, alright, deuces.
From myself, for the genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills, they can't get it by they sell.
That's why you treat black men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord
got 22 teams in. Oh wait, nah. I should say 22 everywhere. Oh yeah, we do got 22. Yeah. 22. And in that co-op shit. It's only 22 in there. That shit better jump off too, or I'm out.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
I wonder where this nigga Brown gonna go.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man
Yeah, I believe that too.
got another cell, but still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. Easy, I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
For real.
Get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Hey, that's some real shit. That nigga said, I don't give a fuck who Gruden is, nigga.
Going over there? Yeah. You don't have to respect that over there. See what Randy Moss did?
Man.
He was a head case everywhere he was at except there.
And had a fucking that season was fucking
Best season of his career.
man. Yeah, he better get some act right. Don't go over there with the bullshit. Man, these Tampa Bay got fucking 7 middle linebackers.
Level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
Oh, that nigga, yeah, he good. That nigga pretty good. Oh, they got Jason Pierre-Paul at linebacker. This nigga Devin White's speed at linebacker is 92. Man, I'm about to move Levante David. At who? Yeah. For real? Yeah, I'm thinking about moving Levante David over to the right. They got Jason Pierre-Paul at linebacker. I don't know why. Oh, because they got Sue and Gold. Okay, I see why now. Fuck, I don't know what to do. I want White to start. I mean, he pretty much gonna start most of the plays. But I gotta drop 3 more players.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like
yeah. He'd be able to keep up with a lot of receivers.
Catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They try to knock me off my feet.
Do I start Ronald Jones or Peyton Barber?
Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic with the gang, we ball
I ain't never seen so many players like 50, 60 overall. Man, this shit crazy. Right, like they got Dayon Buchanan at a 68. Yeah. For real? Damn. Right, real shit. What do you do? Damn, Tampa got 5 tight ends. And this the last tight end I got is a 35 overall. Yeah, that nigga blocking is a 35 possession. Oh my, yeah, he getting cut. There's no reason to have you. That's crazy. Yeah, yo, for real. Go develop yourself.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better. You will never.
Everybody's saying Patriots for AB. Shit, the Chiefs. Oh my God, him and they probably ain't got no money for that nigga though. That's right. Yeah, they got. Yeah, you right. Yeah. Damn. So yeah, he gonna have to go to like a. Patriots don't have no. That's true. That's gonna be a nice combination. Oh man, that's right. That nigga, he wanna smoke. That locker room gonna be. That locker room gonna be crazy. Yeah, I couldn't deal with that either. Giants? New York? New York? I like smooth and they were saying shit. The Jets. That's not a bad move for the Jets.
They already suck.
He go over there with Le'Veon and.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
They defense nice.
So hot, you'll see where all the sun
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's around 26-yard line.
We go. 8-3. Hey, watch the boot. Watch the boot.
A first down throw for Young. Dancing to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
I can't get it till like next week. Well, I will still won't be able to play because I'm being
he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
I leave Thursday night. I'll come back Monday.
The first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. They just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Hey, box truck.
Young to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Odell Beckham, 64 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes there's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And it's caught. Touchdown. Greg Olsen there to make the grab, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Prater for the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I cannot do it. What's the name was doing that shit when I was playing them just now? That Tigo, whatever his name was, the Broncos. He started doing that, bringing everybody up to the line shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Just play the game. Damn. Saints still do that shit. Saints barely won, though.
Whole squad dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple
So you about to make some noise with them Niners over there, boy.
When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on. I'm a
He was out there
favorite.
killing that
They
nigga.
wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Now it's my dogs, they by my side. Now we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. My dogs, they by my side. Now we gon' ride till we die.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, I see Sherman. Yeah, they got Sherman. Yeah, I see you moving around the field with Sherman. I'm like, damn, that nigga a monster. You got Pettis and Goodwin. I know Kettle be balling. Yeah, some nigga gonna try to at work gonna try to tell me Waller is better than Kettle. I said, nigga, if you don't knock it off, he told me, yeah, I got the better, cause we play in the fantasy league together. And he gonna try to tell I got the better tight end. They say his stats was better. I said, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, that was exactly. I'm like, nigga, fine, nigga. Shut up, man. That nigga, man. How much it cost for that nigga? I need 30,000. Trying to get this Dalvin Cook.
Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all ground. You ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all beat the flow. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Full close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all beat the flow.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go, Tyreek. Take it to the house.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
He's fucking messing girl my job. Fucking messing girl my job. I'm gonna tell the homegirl. All black girls are lazy.
First down, it's long.
Playing a lot.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
The
Kelsey,
job.
the intended
black
receiver.
Girls are lazy and complain too much.
Second down.
I'm saying, you didn't do
Once
shit.
again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
You didn't do nothing.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Bravo.
Out of the gun, Locke. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Luck now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hope. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Locke. Caught left side, Hopkins. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Clock throwing again. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. DeAndre Hopkins, 52 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So y'all just need to play defense. Doing that stupid.
Let's go now. 60 or. We ain't giving them nothing. Snap.
Young on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Young now from the 50. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To the air once more, Young. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Cover 2 is good. You just got to watch out for the middle.
On first down,
yeah, cover 2 be like, because that's all this nigga right here doing. He really just.
He'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them.
No corner
routes. To the
routes.
center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
To throw again on second down. Luck, throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And you see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
College ball.
Luck now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. Timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 1st and 10, Luck. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Luck now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Luck. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh, my
From
face.
8 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed? And the Raiders have got him. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Joey Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here's Steve Young. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. Young now. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Close. 3 down. Hey, Mike 52.
Luck on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To try again after the sack. Luck. He's going to look deep. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Young.
Man, he letting Bosa just get in.
He's taken down. Joey Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Young now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Young. Now Young loses the football.
God, Bosa just every play.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Every play, this nigga is... And then this nigga just quit. Yeah. Yep, they gave me the win. I'll take it. Give me. This shit disconnected. Alright. That's another win for this weekend league.
New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries, competition shouldn't take shots, take notes please. We're putting live from the winner side, ready try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired, you will never know, you ain't never tried, work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that, big chips, man, I need that, hustle hard, on the job, you can see that, on my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the reviews. What I do? Lace up the shoes.
One more card. I get this Dalvin Cook.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. No, I couldn't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
time to bring the bass back. So I'm going big. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you together and I'm saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins,
I just need to hurry up. I'm ready to play another game. All these other leagues is moving slow as fuck.
My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him better. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a setter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the.
Hope these niggas don't do AB like they did Cap. That's exactly how I thought. First thing I thought, they about to do this nigga like they did Cap, man. That's crazy.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
You got Mike Vick. Here we go to the bullshit.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, 45 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Alpha, 30 base.
It's Young on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. A good pickup there at 22. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it?
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, it's Vick. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
60 outlaw.
Following the interception, Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Young going to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He is going to find Hill here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jerry Rice there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
Jerry Rice in the end zone is a sight we are sure used to seeing. Not only does he have the most receiving touchdowns in NFL history, he was also the fastest to get to 100.
It took him, I think we've got it here, 120 games to get to 100. Just staggering.
A staggering number, but you have to remember with Jerry Rice, it wasn't just great hands. It wasn't speed. It was the collective, the work ethic to prepare, and the route running that was second to none.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things back.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Michael Vick. And this is Ertz with it, right side. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can...
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Here goes Vick on 4th down. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Sacked there by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
That is caught inside the 5. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Steve Young with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, so they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
I'm not tripping.
And
I ain't gonna drink all them water by myself. Man, oh, this nigga just quit. That's nice. These niggas get down 14-7 and be ready to quit on here. Yeah, this, speed it up, man.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass
the ball. About to be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play on 2 leagues.
All my girls, they love it, hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now.
I don't know what's going on with Primo League.
Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Don't gotta be off each store. Got locks, I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey. I do a good job. Pull up the pop out and pull out.